Yo, peep the light. Peep the light. I got one. Look at it. Even like moves. Whoa, lights move. Crazy, right? Yeah, it looks pretty nice actually. Anyways, death and taxes. Taxes and death.
Oh, bro.
Sam, cut that. Day 24. Part like, I don't even know what part we're at now. 5? Is this part 5 of death and taxes? Okay, what am I doing? Oh, that's right. We gotta go to work. Yes, dude. Yes. Grim, I must inform. How did I forget about the phone, bro? This guy hasn't played this game in 5 years. Photos of a hot young Queen Jelizaveta unearthed at an antiquarian bookstore. Body of teacher found in ravine after they went out to search for the existence of extraterrestrial life. Ringleader of trafficking ring mauled to death by a tiger they smuggled into the city. Oh. Grave robber found dead with a bite mark on their neck. Spooky. Local pig farmer breeds perfect pig becomes millionaire. Hey, good for him. Severe droughts worldwide seen as existential threat to once booming agriculture. Grandma must inform you of a... Okay, this is pissing me off. Silence. Grandma must inform you of a severe event. The atmosphere seems to have cracked open, figuratively. We will see where this takes us. 4 humans have to die, and there's 5 here. Okay. A generational farmer, Ejiri, has taken care of their family's ranch since their adulthood. The ranch itself has seen better days, with the most of the livestock lost to severe droughts, and the machinery completely dilapidated. Ejiri is trying desperately to restore the ranch into working order with their small family. Okay. Jamil began their career as a customer support agent in a well-known corporation's overseas branch. They climbed up the corporate ladder and now are looking to keep the branch running through economic difficulties. They are currently visiting the Cosmopolis trying to negotiate additional funding. Did it just say something about droughts? Oh. Lucien has been teaching undergrads for nearly 30 years now. Good for him. They are well known for their welcoming demeanor, yet whispers travel about shady and inappropriate deeds with students. Yeah, goodbye. Goodbye. Umberto doesn't really have much to do these days at the manufacturing plant, as automation has made car building much faster and much more efficient. Mostly they look at computer screens checking for errors. At home they love tinkering with their old 77 Dio Pulsar. Good for him. Ingold works on a farm where they do the usual farm stuff. They used to work at a high-stress economics position, but got really sick of the anxiety and decided to swap it out for some tranquil manual labor. It was a pretty pointless job anyway. Okay, so 4 of these people don't seem like they need to die, but we already got 1. Okay, let's see. So this guy worked up the corporate ladder, right? I mean, this guy has to survive. I mean, I love working. This guy loves working. He's got to survive, right? Attaboy. I'm proud of you for working. Wait, I can write on these things? Sub to juice. I just spelled it wrong. Sub to I wasn't supposed to do that. Me. Let me just hide that one. Wait, how is this guy living? How is this guy living? Oh my gosh. This whole day is cooked. This whole day is cooked.
Not much else to say. I trust you to make the correct choices.
Well, luckily they didn't do the performance review. I still made 0? You didn't even check them. What? Are you kidding me? Torrential rains pellet unusually arid deserts causing massive mudslides. That sounds fun. Young cow gives life to save ranch owner from barn fire. Aw, that's sweet. He was supposed to die. Famous burger joint, St. Bonk's, under scrutiny by Ethics Commission. Oh dear, the oceans are boiling. This is certainly going to affect international trade. 6 humans have to die. 4, 5, 6. Okay, so one person has to live. One person gets to live. You're retired. Vanna is a person of simple pleasures. They are living out their retirement in the rural areas of Cosmopolis City, waiting for not much else than the sun to rise the next day. They enjoy reading science fiction books and crafting Lucky Charms. Well, unfortunately, you're in the dead piles for now. For decades, Gahan has made a living by hunting wild game. Recently, they became... Right. You know, I like what you said there, Carson. You want to try that again? Yeah, I got you. Recently, they've become fascinated with certain conspiracy videos on MeTube. Hey, that sounds like YouTube. Why don't we go ahead and sue them? Convinced that there is a monster living in the nearby swamp. All right. Ildo. As the world's oceans grow more hostile, Ildor has undertaken a top-secret solo mission to nuke what is remaining of the polar ice caps. What? You want to run that by me again? In a wild attempt to cool down the planet. Ever since being a young student, they have always dreamed of saving the world and being completely misguided on how to do it. Nuke? Okay. Yeah, you're in the dead pile for now. Augustus dreams of becoming a millionaire, but is also content with being a taxi driver.
Huh?
Their cab is decorated from hood to trunk, featuring several disco balls, aquarium wallpaper, and subwoofers playing techno rave on full blast. Alright, bro. A life of crime has been Henny's life since they were born. Part of a gangster family, they have taken flight with much of their supposedly shared wealth and are looking to spend the rest of their days in an apocalypse bunker. Henny is being actively hunted by the rest of their family in a vendetta. Oh my gosh, okay. Kaya never thought they'd have the stomach for chopping up meat. Turns out the trick was to dissociate and have sharp knives. They tend to be slightly hasty and wasteful when handling their product. On the weekends, Kaya does a street circus act that focuses on knife juggling. Good for you. Vasilij has been serving tables since they were enrolled in college to pay the tuition fees. They constantly dream of a better world, longing for their childhood's simpler times. They plan on taking a gap year after finishing college to see the world as troubled as it is. Yeah, you're dying, bro. We don't take trips here. We work. Yeah, we work here. Henny can die. I'm sipping Hennessy. That's what who's that dude? Dude that, like, I don't know, shot his friend or something. I don't know. YW Melly, that's his name. I don't know why I couldn't pick his name. Okay, she was a butcher. Bye. Augustus, taxi driver. You can die. Yeah, nuking the polar ice caps is crazy. You can die. Alright, so let's let the dude that thinks that there's a monster live, because I want to see where this goes.
Grim, I find myself at an impasse.
Okay.
Lend me your thoughts.
I will lend you my thoughts. Words cannot express how little I care. Literature sucks.
I guess you want to talk about work instead.
Yeah, I do.
Pain and suffering are off the charts. And in the center of it, Kathleen Holmes.
Wait, who is this?
You, a human, could be this destructive.
Wait, who is this?
What can I say?
Sam, have we ran into her before? I need you to do some research.
Well,
Alright, I'm back from research, and holy crap, there's a lot going on here. I'll break it down real quickly for you guys. So, every time you start a new game of Death and Taxes, you get 4 stats: ecology, prosperity, health, and peace. And who you kill versus who you let live will determine what level those are all at certain points in the game and by the end of it. So there's two very important names to take count of. One, as I'm sure you can guess, is Kathleen Holmes. When you let Kathleen live, you take a -80 in prosperity, health, and peace, and a whopping -1000 to ecology. To make matters worse, there's another person, Caleb Sadi Rondeau, and if you kill them, you take a -80 to peace, prosperity, and ecology, and a whopping -1000 again to health. And yeah, as you can see, he let Kathleen live, and right there in the back, that's Caleb, and he killed him. Literally ruined his game in one fell swoop.
Yes! I get to go work again. Give me my money. Oh, we only got 3. Bet. I always forget about the phone. Absurd scene as a notorious mafia family seemingly massacred itself with infighting. Nice. Deranged scientist crushed by stolen nuclear warhead in Cosmopolis Harbor. Authorities utterly baffled. That's crazy. World leaders warn of radicalization as disaster looms over human habitats. Failing supply chains cause starvation deaths all over country. Elderly people hit the hardest. This is crazy. Local fast food establishment raided by looters. Staff beaten with 1 dead from injuries. Locals light a bonfire made from car, tires, and aquarium wallpaper in memory of beloved cab driver. They were a gem of this neighborhood. Comments local lady sobbing. It's raining knives. Witness this grisly knife juggling accident. Oh my gosh. She was juggling knives and this is a first. An entire continent has turned into a desert. There were not many humans left there, but now is their final hour. 2 humans have to die. Okay. Gaetana, nicknamed Gal, was groomed from an early age to take over the family business, which happens to be one of the largest food and beverage companies in existence. In their free time, they enjoy long-distance hiking and survivalist exercises. Good for you. Rio has been aggressively advocating for a new radical policy which completely eliminates all taxes. Any and all vocal opponents are mercilessly mocked. I mean, what did taxes ever do for us anyway? This guy wants me to not pay taxes? Yeah, you're dying, buddy. I want to pay taxes, tough guy. Good try. For 40 years, Terry wrote charming, fantastical novels for youth and adults alike. Up until their health began to deteriorate. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh. Deteriorate. They still try to write every day, but the process keeps getting more difficult. They've also made substantial donations to many health research trusts. I think the obvious person has to live here is the CEO. I mean, come on. She was working. She still works, right?
Hello, Grim. I have been absorbed in my work. Tell me, how goes it out there in the wild?
Nothing much going on.
Really? Things do not seem to be getting any better out there.
Weird. Yeah, I'm not... I didn't hear anything about this. Yeah, pretty bad stuff. Didn't forget about the phone now. CEO of Best Food Inc. steps down as company valuation takes massive tumble due to worldwide food shortages. Are we for real? I saved your life. And you decide to step down? Get back to work. Last will of beloved author distributes many sizable donations to medical research. That makes me feel great about myself. Unrest grows as world population faces imminent collapse. Insanely thorough science report shows mankind is utterly doomed. Local swamp reportedly inhabited by a green monster. Yo, the dude found a green... Apocalypse now. Unbeknownst to themselves, human society has finally collapsed. Whatever normalcy and humanity was left in the world is now swiftly fading. Quota for the day, the few remaining humans have to die. Oh, okay. 2 scientists. Okay. YAF has finally gathered enough data to postulate that humanity is completely unable to cope with recent ecological changes. They recently published their work on social media in the hopes of leaving a warning for next generations, if there are any. I gotta do my job. I'm sorry, I gotta do my job. Shelley is a wetland scientist who recently moved into a little college in the swamp. Oh! For science, they wander around the swamp in a frog costume, scaring lost hikers for entertainment. Recently, they noticed a suspicious hunter camping in the area. Yeah, hey, Shelley. Yeah, the green monster is, it's gonna get you. Maybe the hunter is the green monster. Maybe he just has like, is it like schizophrenia? That's where you like, maybe that's actually like the story. What an utter, let's just get this over with.
Joy, leave me to my grand labor, Grim. Tomorrow,
All right. Hey, we're just doing the whole thing in this episode. We're getting everything done. Plus 0 is crazy. First of all, I did my job. Pay me, bro. Oh my gosh. Pro news, sign up for our weekly newsletter. Monster hunt gone wrong. Creature killed by hunter revealed to be a local scientist. Oh wait, she was dressing up. She was dressing up in a frog costume, bro. Fate news. Now that you are not here, now that we longer talk, soon it will be over. We have come to it at last. Only one choice left to make. Quota for the day. The last human must die. The end is nigh. Fate. One last living entity, stumbling across an endless wasteland, drawing their final breath. Okay, pay me. I'll take my payment, please.
The last choice. So, how did you choose?
Death, of course.
No need to prolong the suffering of the last one. We are not cruel, after all. That would seem fairly obvious by now, I gather. The great dying is by my design. It is true, I do not love humanity.
Dang!
But why, you ask?
I didn't, but sure, go ahead.
Exhausted and sick of it all. I wish to stop, but no one can leave until the job is done.
No!
Off you go, Grim. Do what you wish with these final hours. We will not be meeting again.
Fellow traveler, that was fun, wasn't it? Ye did largely screw everything up. The world is in shambles and all. Can't really change that. But I can offer a new cycle.
Adam David Bow. One and only unparalleled master of melodies, sorcerer of rhythms, grand vizier of harmonies, who crafted all the amazing music for the whole game. They're also super friendly. Yeah, good for him, bro. Serious scientist during the day, angsty writer at night, has similar fashion sense to the Grim Reaper. Cheerful lead of Death and Taxes makes a lot of the goodest art for the game as well. They really love cats. Yeah, it was a good game. That was actually a fire game. I will say, at times I did get kind of bored. But I mean, like, realistically, I'm sitting here, I'm figuring out who's dying, who's living. But the ending went hard. That went so hard. Although I lost my job, like, bro, what? I want to work. So clearly there's different paths that we can do throughout this entire game. And honestly, I'd play it again. It was fun. It was just boring at times. I think I got to figure out a better, like, okay, how many days should we do each episode instead of just kind of winging it? Because this one's going to be longer. But that was fun. That ending went so hard, bro. Oh! Wait. Yo, look at the endings. What? New Game Plus. All right. So there is a New Game Plus. And honestly, I would be down to play that game again. If you guys want me to play that again, obviously, let me know in the comments. Leave a like down below as well. And if you're new here, or, you know, see me around town, you know, tip the hat a little. Yeah, I'm a cornball, bro. But actually, though, if you are new or you just haven't subbed yet, there's a little red button down there. You guys know how YouTube works. Just click that, and you can get notified when I post. Upload schedules Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'll be uploading around like 8 a.m. on those days. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace out.